Well, hello there, everybody. Is that in the right spot? Kind of. That's a bit better. Anyway, hello. Hello, Parker. Long time no see. Hello, Lazy. How you doing? Hello, Garden. Hello, Kenny. Who else did I see? Oh, Drop Bears. Hello, welcome. How's everybody doing? And Storm, hello. Hello. How are you, my friend? So, it's been a couple of weeks since I streamed this. Actually, it's been a couple of weeks since I streamed at all. But I am back from Twitch hiatus. Ah, welcome back. Gosh, I hope you guys heard that and I didn't just look mental. Anyway. So, yeah, last time we heard the cat. Good. Last time I streamed this, I was starting to set up TurboFuel. So, before we have a real good look at this place, let's work backwards. Looked mental, but we understand. Good. I'm glad. We ignore this for a second. We ignore this. So, yeah, I finally figured out where to make the compacted coal. I figured out where to make the heavy oil residue, and I decided on a place to make the turbo fuel itself. I sound tired, am I alright? I'm a bit tired, but I am also okay. Thank you, though. I'm good. Yes, I figured out where to build all those things, and I decided on a place to build the... Words are not coming to me. Power plant. TurboFuel Powerplant. Been fighting ghosts in Russia. I have, actually, yes. That was tense. That was really, really tense. But yes, I've decided on where to have everything. And the power plant currently consists of 128 fuel generators, which is just nuts. Parker, a VR game called Into the Radius. It's like a VR survival horror game set in 1990s post-apocalyptic Russia. It's very good. It's very tense. Oh yeah, Kenny, one of the missions I finished today was to go find a crier. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrific. I didn't realize it was going to literally scream at me. I picked it up and it's just in my backpack screaming the entire way back to base. It was horrible. Words are ephemeral things, gone one moment, then gone the moment you look for them. Very true, Garden. How are you, Garden? So, this is the TurboFuel factory. That's where compacted coal arrives. That's where the heavy oil residue arrives. I think... Playing some good old Warframe. Nice. I think the last time I streamed this was me just setting this up. So I have since set up all the pipework. I haven't decorated this building yet because I haven't quite decided what to do with it yet. But I've left the plants alive inside there. I thought that'd look kind of cool. Oh, hello. Next shipment of heavy oil residue. I'm not happy with this purple. It looks kind of like bubblegum. I need to figure out a better purple for the heavy oil residue. But anyway. Yeah, so coal gets distributed to every machine. The heavy oil residue gets distributed to every machine underneath the place. Because sometimes I think that's quite nice. It looks quite neat. So they all just have their inputs here at the back of them. And then all the turbo fuel flows along here. Doing very well today. Hope you're doing well, hun. Doing okay, Garden. I'm doing okay. Thank you. And all of the turbo fuel gets loaded onto this station. We need to make a train. I don't know if one train is going to be enough, but we will see. We will see. Freight car. 1, 2. Hello? 3 and 4. We have another locomotive at the other end. Cool. Those obviously need the paint scheme. There we go. Had to go on Twitch hiatus because the phone was being dumb, so now I got it fixed. Oh, nice. Good job. Do we want that scheme? Yeah. That's going to be for the turbo fuel delivery. Now, why won't you let me do that one, game? Doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. Glad to see how much you've grown, though. Yeah, thank you. It's been pretty cool. Sound very different now? Is it the microphone settings? Okay. Cool. We are docked. Let's set this up. Oh, good. It's actually being loaded. Wonderful. So, train menu, edit timetable. Where are we now? We are at Sydney. Interesting that the game named it Sydney, but okay. Gum has grown as an Australian. I sure have. Sound a lot clearer and less like you're a channel for kids. Oh, nice. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. So we're gonna go freight wagon full unloaded or 30 seconds. Gonna save that. Saratov is going to be unload. 30 seconds. Save. Save. Turn on. Path is invalid. It would appear the path is not actually invalid. So, kind of threw you off at first? Oh, well. I've been endlessly toying with the settings for my microphone as well, trying to get it to sound better, and I think I've finally got it to a point where I'm happy with it. Oh, and of course, as we're heading to the new location, it gets foggy. Of course. Love trains, love trains. Love, love, love trains. So, he's still a kid's channel, you should see him swear elsewhere. Hey, I do actually swear quite a bit offline. I just try to keep my channel mostly family friendly, mostly. But yeah, Lazy, this game and Factorio both have trains, fantastic. So this is the power plant. It's a bit big. Okay. This is the first time of me actually seeing if it functions. Oh, I haven't wired up the generators. Right. Autism is geeking hard so hard right now. I love trains. I absolutely love trains. But that's good. That's step one. The train functions. I swear more, but they programmed a limiter in my brain. Might want to get that checked. Very vulgar vocabulary. Me too. Okay, good. These will all fill. Then we've got the pipes. The pipes. They all come along here. Wait, steam engines are goated? They really are. They're electric in this, but still. Where'd you get that? I don't want you to have that. This is no, not that one. That one. There. Yes, Luna? Spazzy pants? Then again, I'm Texan, so I grew up around potty mouths. I'm Australian, so did I. Okay, so the pipes are definitely functioning. Yep, the pumps are working, which is good. Got to be right back for a bit. Gonna visit my mum as she's got a neck brace from a fall. No worries, Kenny. Catch you later, man. How much are we getting? Interesting. I would expect these to be filling up a bit more. Oh, they actually are. Okay. That's good. That's good. So, I built this place with several floors, thus, of course, necessitating an elevator. We'll start at the bottom. I need to put in a bit more decoration still, but this is going to be the underground car park. Right, that leads outside. Then we have the floor that you just saw, which is the station. Then we have the actual power plant floor. And of course, it's bloody night time. But anyway, that's not meant to be there. I haven't put any lighting in yet. I'm still kind of figuring out how I want the lighting to be laid out. Hey, Piff. Actually have an Australian question more about your currency. Why are your pennies so damn big? Well, we don't have pennies currently. Do you mean the pennies that we had from like 100 years ago? Or even 60 years ago? Because we don't currently use pennies. We use dollars and cents, and none of our coins are a penny. So, here we have all the generators that I need for now. I'm just working out the decorations for the whole place. And then if we come outside, because the place is just so damn big. 1950. Oh, there you go. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I'm still kind of finalizing what I want the decorations to be, but this is a pretty good general look of how it's going to be on the outside. Obviously, there's some bits missing here or there. I've been toying with different ideas for hours. Hey, Link. Yeah, you can walk or drive up here. That takes you to the underground car park. This is a new decoration that I just added today, and after I did, I'm like, hey, that looks fantastic. I'm going to put it on the whole place. Oh, wait. That means I need to do shitloads of that. Hey, Luna. Thank you very much for the sub. Messed up a few days ago. What did you do, Parker? What did you do? Yeah, I've been trying ideas on and off for this whole place a lot. I really like the polished concrete. I think that looks really, really swish for the outside. Grandma gave me a glass bottle of Coca-Cola for a late Christmas gift. I drank it. It tasted bad. Was it like 50 years old? Because it was 25 years old. Okay. That'll do it. And then there's these passageways that lead us back into the train station. But yeah, little bits and pieces still to be done. Lots of big bits and pieces still to be done as well. There's the steel refinery that we built forever ago. Expired August 27th, 2001. I mean, the odds of it being toxic are pretty low. Dear God, that said 25, and I thought it meant the 80s. I had to do that mental check as well, Luna, yeah. Yes. I've got all the pipework running underneath the floors here. Because I wanted to do that idea of, like, pipework being in a trough, in a trench, going through a facility. And then it breaks off into each individual line of generators. And I just, all the little bits that I've been adding to it, each one makes it look just that little bit more authentic, but each bloody one takes so much time because this place is so big. It's been sealed in the glass bottle for 25 years, sitting in the garage untouched. Ooh, sitting in a garage. Not generally not known for their temperature being maintained. Okay, so now the tedious part of wiring this whole bloody place up. Did it taste like the word antique? That's good. That's good. This is gonna take a while. Flat, bitter, and sour. Ugh. You know what? This is one of those rare occasions where... Oh, actually, but I kind of wanted the power lines to be running along that. Can they... Excuse me. Can they... Oh, I can't go on the underside of that. That's disappointing. Although... What if... Could have it like that. Could have it like that. Only problem is that doesn't line up with where the machine is. Garage, definitely not known for their uncontrolled insane humidity. Especially in a house that's 70 years old. Yeah. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just, you know, you start feeling a bit weird, maybe go to the hospital. So, do we do the power poles, or do we string something up specifically for the power lines? I'm fine. It was last week. It just tasted bad. Yeah, good. There you go. Like, worst case scenario, there might have been a little bit of rust in it. I'm going to be lurking in the shadows, mate. No worries, Lazy. Thank you for being here. What if, right, what if... Hang on, where's... No. What if... Grabbed one of these. We had it go from... there. Perfect condition except for the liquid going bad. Okay, probably separated then. Botulism, very unlikely, but possibly. I don't know how likely that is in carbonated things. Garden, I think the acid may actually inhibit it. But I'm no scientist, so don't take my word for it. But I think botulism may be the least of your worries in that scenario. Sounded flat. Oh yeah, but there'd still be carbonic acid in it, even if it's falling out of solution. It would still be present. Which I don't really like that. I think that looks kind of ugly. Botulism use comes from pickles. Wouldn't really know. Pickles? Really? Interesting. I've only ever heard of it being in, like, tinned fruit, tinned vegetables, tinned legumes, but not pickled things. Interesting. Nah, I don't like that. Don't like that. So, do we string it to the roof? Curse my need to make the place pretty. Alright, power, outlet. For these ones that run along the outside, I could legit just put them like there. Improperly contained storage in the food itself is usually acidic enough to lower the pH noticeably. Okay, now that makes sense. I'm going to try and sleep. I can't sleep. If I can't sleep, I should be back. No worries, Luna. Have a good one, mate. I hope you can sleep. It's fine. This is all fine. Yeah. Good. Wonderful. Ah, this is a better spot to do it from. There we go. Yes. I'm so glad that I remembered these round pillars are a thing. So I think they give this place quite a nice little touch. I haven't used the round pieces in any other build so far, except for a couple of very small decorative bits. I think they give the outside of this place a really nice look. There. Once I've got these perimeter ones wired up, I'll have to figure out... I really have to decide where I want the wiring for the inner ones to be. Hello, Tech. How you doing, man? Some of these are not quite centered to the power thing on these, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's been so long since you've been on a stream, right? Has it? I suppose it has. It's been a while since I streamed anyway. Ah, now. Ooh, corner ones. What about right there? Can you let me? You gonna let me? You gonna let me put it on the underside of the roof? You are, yes. There. Marvelous. I'm okay, Tech. I'm alright. I am alright. I've spent so much time offline just making this place pretty. Deciding on the aesthetic, putting it into place, deciding that I hated what I'd made and redoing it. But such is the nature of creative works. Also, there is an ad coming up in about a minute and a half, just FYI. I'm just going to continue doing this during the ad break. You're really not going to be missing all that much. There we go. What's everybody been up to today? Because for me, it is 8 PM on a Sunday. I know a lot of you are in far-flung parts of the world, so it's definitely not 8 PM Sunday for everybody. I'm okay. Just starting my day at 3 AM. Why are you starting your day at 3 AM? Also, the ads start in 30 seconds, so don't... if you... Please go ahead and answer, and I will respond after the ads. how does streaming work? I swear I've done it before. Go. Oops. Man, I'm glad these machines are currently turned off and that also they can't kill you. Can you imagine this game if the machines themselves actually could injure you if you walked into the running parts? Nightmare. Nightmare fuel. Be right there. Huh? One of my power storages is draining? Oh, because this new train line's running, that's pushing it just over the edge into I don't have enough power to keep it running. Right. Okay. That's a slight concern. Actually, I should get down to the train station and just check the power. That's down here. I need an internal way of getting down to the train station as well, other than the lift. Oh, Kenny. I'm genuinely running on power issues right now, and you do that to me now. Right. So, yes, problem and solution. We were textures. Textures, are you okay? Goodness. Let's just go timetable. Train. Turn off self-driving. Obviously that's not going to be enough, but I think it'd be okay. I honestly... Textures are having a hangover. They really are. Honestly, that sound alert went off. I thought it was real because of the power draining right now. My second immediate thought was, oh, Garden must have done that. But it was Kenny. So let me just catch up on chat a bit because I missed a little bit. Not long been up, to be honest. Okay, Tech, well, good morning. Sleep schedule's messed up. Why is it messed up, Parker? Wish you could play this, to be honest. Don't have the money for it and doubt it's on PS4. Yeah, as Tech said, it has recently been ported to various consoles. I presume PS5, maybe PS4. Yeah, we're good. That's going to be fine. I've got at least 20 minutes till the power completely runs out. To be fair, I was very much thinking about it. So I wouldn't necessarily have been wrong. Okay, so. Immediately starts running. Yeah, buddy, you're not supplying power to anything. Could you not? Hey, Citrus. All right. So, hello, Felix. How are you, mate? Lovely to see you. Can't stay properly, but please take my lurk. All good. All good. I hope you're having a lovely evening. Do much prefer everything to be symmetrical, but in times when that's just not possible, I will deal with it. Get him a new CD and Blu-ray today. Nice, Tech. Oh yeah, Tech, I've got to send you that list. I've got to send you that list. Sorry, buddy, I completely forgot about that. Pew. Pew. There will eventually be a walkway along here as well. Again, have a good factory time, homie. I'll catch you on the flip. Thank you, mate. Again, work in progress. What I'd really like to do tonight is get this place wired up, get it running, and while it runs, while we stress test it, just continue on the decorative elements of the place. Because it's a good time to do that. I can stay near it in case anything starts to break, or is failing, or hasn't been connected properly, or whatever. Thanks, Tech. One album off the top of my head, though, that I was going to recommend is Daft Punk Discovery. The entire album is really, really good, and it's meant to be played in order. You don't have to, obviously you don't have to. Each song works on its own, but they even had an anime movie called The Interstellar 5555 made, and there's no dialogue. There's just the music and the anime movie and some sound effects. That's it. And it's really good. Highly recommend Interstellar 5555. If you can find it on DVD, do, because it's really good. Still haven't watched Interstellar because I don't think I'm emotionally ready. Also, I forget. It does definitely have some emotional moments. It definitely does. It's really well made, beautifully animated, and my favorite track from that album. I mean, I love almost every track on that album, but my favorite track is Voyager, and the events happening in the movie during Voyager are very touching. Demon Days been recommended yet? Not yet, but that was on the list as well. Yeah, Demon Days is another fantastic album to listen to from start to finish, especially because quite a few of the tracks lead into and out of one another, and the whole album tells a story. So Demon Days by Gorillaz, definitely one to add to your list. And Demon Days I was going to get at some point, actually. Excellent. It's really, really good. Really good. Also, and honestly, based on some of the stuff that you've been posting in the Discord, Tech, I think you'll really like it. It's got a very broad range from like garage noises all the way up to, proper pop songs, and it's really good. Got a mini dice set and a false pocket watch for Christmas. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool. I love pocket watches. I'm totally normal, guys. I love trains and pocket watches. There's another one I was going to recommend, Tech. What was it? One of Muse's earlier albums. What was the album called? Absolution. Absolution. Also got me a miniature German Tiger II World War II tank. Nice! Do you know much Fleetwood Mac? I sure do. I love Fleetwood Mac. If you haven't listened to it yet, listen to the track Albatross. There's no lyrics. It's just music. And it's a great chill-out track. But yeah, Absolution. I know one of Muse's songs, Knights of Sidonia. Yeah, that's not a bad track. But Absolution is, in my opinion, their best album. And again, listen to it from start to finish. Don't listen to it out of order, because it's laid out like an opera. And it plays like an opera from start to finish. And it's very, very good. Yeah, I grew up listening to Fleetwood Mac because my parents were always playing it in the house or in the car or whatever. Okay. That's the outer perimeter. So got a new controller with Hall effect joysticks. Hall effect. What are Hall effect joysticks? They'll never drift, and a knife sharp enough for my knife collection. Oh, cool. I like Albatross. They're cool. They pair for life, and both parents care for the chick, usually only laying a single egg in a season, and will usually take a year or two between breeding seasons. Interesting. They are massive birds and very fascinating animals. Okay, so now the real problem is, where do I put the wiring for the next row and all the rows going back? I think along that beam, actually. That's going to be perfect. Yeah. That's what we do. Which means I need to finish putting these in. Extremely massive. Yeah, they are gigantic birds. Absolutely gigantic. Like you think a pelican is big. No. Albatross are gigantic. Hall effect uses non-physical sensors, so they'll never wear down from use. Neat. No, the Steam Frame is Valve's new VR headset that's coming out in like a month or so. And it's called The Frame. Steam Machine... yeah, there you go. Steam Machine is a computer. Steam Frame is a VR headset with controllers I want to get. Yeah. Almost 4-meter wingspan amongst... Jeez. That's just... I can't even fathom a bird that big, you know? Like... That's really cool about the joysticks, and good news because I also desperately want one of those VR headsets. So, you know, yeah, some of the tech in it is a little bit old, but the way they're putting it all to use and the fact that it's Valve, I have no doubt it's going to be an exemplary piece of kit. Hall effect joysticks were invented by a man named Edwin Hall in 1879. They work by using magnetic fields to detect movement instead of physical contact. Interesting, which means there's no wear from friction, making them more accurate and much longer lasting than traditional joystick sensors. Brilliant. May have new... Yes, yeah. If the frame works out the way Kenny and I especially are hoping that it will, I will definitely be doing more VR content for YouTube. Or YouTube. I'm so glad I put that on my Stream Deck. Yep. Don't forget the potential hunting ghosts with guns. Oh, absolutely. 100%. 100%. That does actually run a lot more smoothly on my new graphics card. So we should definitely give that another crack. Bum. Fascinating that these joysticks, or at least, you know, the mechanisms to make them work, were invented before the 1900s. That's incredible to me. Like, what would they even use them for then? Done. Okay. Next step. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ignore that. Ignore the fact that the game is saying that batteries are running low. It's fine. I had to bring 30 fuel generators offline so that I could reroute the oil that I was using to fuel them into making heavy oil residue for this place, for the TurboFuel. So we are down a bunch of generators. We're down 30 generators, which brought me to the point of the factory having just enough power to run what it was doing at the time. Last Albatross fact, some individuals can live up to 60 years, and of that, 90% of that time is spent at sea, with adults only ever really going to land to breed and raise their babies. I did know about that bit, that they spend a large chunk of their life at sea and not on land, which is fascinating. I know basically nothing about Satisfactory, but I just enjoy watching Gum do his factory stuff. I'm glad I can make this confusing and impenetrable game entertaining. Okay. I do really enjoy this game. I enjoy it a lot. I am also really, really glad I decided to do this run, this playthrough of the game, as one where I actually try to make things look interesting, because I'm finding it such an interesting challenge to not just plonk everything on one giant concrete slab, even though that's kind of what this is, you know. You know what I mean. That's going to be... yeah, so that could go right there, which actually looks quite nice. Perfect. Big grey blobs go burr, make player go yay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the stuff in the game goes burr, and it makes my grey blob go burr as well. You can make anything you say with little effort. You're so entertaining and funny. Thank you. I appreciate that. God damn it, God. I was waiting for somebody to do that again. That's gonna be there. Okay, we're over halfway. We're over halfway done with the wiring. Theoretically. What did that even do? So, Parker, in this game, when your power grid, when the consumption is higher than your production, the power grid flips a fuse and everything shuts down. And it's a pain in the neck because you have to go around. Did I even put that other one in the right place? I don't think I did. Hang on, we're going to fix that. You've got to manually disconnect. You've got to manually disconnect as many things from the grid as you can so you can get the generators running again. Yeah, thanks, game. Because, oh, that is in the right spot. Good, good, good. Because when there's no power, there's no way of getting the fuel into the generators to generate power. So you kind of have to bootstrap it all. Let's use priority power switches. Phasma, hello Phasma. I've actually been meaning to set those up, but also have had so many other projects to do that I'm just kind of, it's low priority. But yes, so because of that, Parker, I set, that's the sound that the guys are playing. That's the sound that plays when your power grid craps out on you. And so they're all tormenting me by making me think that my power grid's gone down. Have I put these all in the wrong place? Nah. No. It's the children who are wrong. That's fine. Because it really, if you've played this for long enough, you start to develop a deep anxiety and hatred for that noise, because it means your power grid's just shut down. They're so worth it. At minimum, they let you remotely turn sections. Remotely? Really? Remotely? Huh. Honestly, I've never used them. But I want to, especially since I've got each part of the factory segregated. They're all off in their own little places, so I can have the power grid running to all of them, and I can have each of them connected to a priority power switch. Any power switch lets you control all priority power switches. Really? I did not know that. Yeah, each bespoke area connected to its own little priority power switch. I think that should be a really good idea. Where are we now? Where are we? This is going to be there. Even though it's not connected to the same grid, might be wrong about the ladder. Okay, something to look into, I think. Hey, how you doing, Phasma? No worries, Tech. But yeah, so Parker, while that being redeemed doesn't actually do anything, it does spike my anxiety. It gets a very visceral response. Like, the hair on the back of my neck stands up. Because I'm just like, no. Breathing. It's a good start. It's a good start, Phasma. Yeah, good. If you use Dixper, you could actually let us ruin your power and other things. Spawn alpha hogs right next to you. That's horrible and really funny. Dixper. Is that similar to oh gosh, what's that other thing that lets people do stuff? But it's still broken for Satisfactory. That's a shame. Crowd control. Thank you, Kenny. That's the one. Yeah. I do love a game with Twitch integration. That's always very fun. Similar but different. Got it. I really appreciate when games have Twitch integration built in. But there's one that I've never been able to get to work except for one time it worked. And it's never worked since. It's, Dead Cells. Dead Cells. Brilliant game. And the crowd control is just a bit of fun. But I only ever got it to work once. And I'd really love to get that working again. Only 2 people will ever get that reference, and I'm still waiting for them. One day I'll find my lost skeleton of Cadavra fan. Reference. I'm very, very curious, Phasma, what the reference actually is and what it is of. Cadavra. Skeleton of Cadavra. Back with cereal? Ooh, what cereal? Yeah, absolutely, Phasma. I'm curious. Oh, wait, no. You're responding to Garden. Okay. That makes me even more curious that Garden might know what this movie is. What is this movie? What an entitled streamer? Moi? Whatever do you mean? Whatever do you mean, Kenny? Assuming that chat is only talking to me at all times. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, that's that loop done. Now, how do I want to get the power from this place out? Do I want to have the... Do I want... Do I want the high tension, high voltage power lines up here? Gummy, anyway, you know, terrible 50s B sci-fi. I've watched a fair bit. Yeah. It's been a while, admittedly, but I have watched a fair bit of 50s and 60s B grade sci-fi and horror films because they're good for a laugh. Shit, we got 6 minutes till the place shuts down. Alright, I need to disconnect something from the grid. I don't know, man. All this train fascination? You might be a hidden train conductor trying to trap us. Maybe. How would you know? Ah, crap. There's so many places connected with rail lines. Maybe this place. If I could disconnect this place... Go to 2000 and make a brand new 50s B sci-fi in black and white. This is Lost Skeleton of Cadavra. Fascinating. No matter how much this I watch, it still looks hella confusing. Thank you, Parker, so much. But this place connects to the rail line, which connects to something else, and that's carrying power. What can I even disconnect that will immediately stop drawing enough power that my whole factory won't shut down? If you enjoy them, I highly suggest watching it. It's a joy. Okay. I'll check that out, Phasma. Thank you, mate. This place isn't even currently running, so that's not drawing any power. The Iron Tower. Or I could just bloody connect it to the grid. No, I don't want to do that yet. if I can get to the iron tower before the whole grid shuts down, shut that place down, that should be enough. Gotta try and get Gum when he's just gone and looked away while started talking on a tangent about something. Yes, then I'm absolutely not expecting it in the slightest. Oh, I didn't hit enough of the boosters. This is going to take forever. What better time to take a drink? Hamster highways, I love it. I love it. There's a few more I need to build, obviously. There's always more. Slowly. Yeah, I missed a few of the booster rails. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Boop. This way will be faster. I have kept up with the train going down here before, and I know that train hits about 210 kilometers an hour, so we're currently going approximately 200 kilometers an hour. Fun times. Ooh-wee. Oh, damn. My momentum was arrested. Okay. I'm going to temporarily connect some of the generators to the train station, which is connected to the rest of the grid, just so that the grid doesn't shut down. How many hours you got in this save? Probably at least 2. I'm guessing at least 2. Yeah, you know what? At least 2 is pretty accurate. Could be a speed run. I could never do a speed run of this game. Alright, so that train station is supplying power through here to this elevator. Okay, we need to get up to the floor. Fastest any percent speedrun is only just under 8 hours. That's insane. Okay, connect that there. Connect you. This is temporary till I get it sorted. Actually, if it's going to be temporary, I may as well make it easier on myself and just do pylons. Boom. Okay. Alright. It's getting there. Give me a sec and I will actually look up how many hours I have in this save file, because it's a lot. And like, I don't know, 70% of that, maybe 60% of that is just doing the decorative work on the buildings I've been putting together. I was walking to my door to go grab chips and it opens right before I grab the handle. Nice. Your local poltergeist is trying to help you have chippies. That's very polite of them. Oh, I better start the train running again too. I want to decorate interiors in this game, but the game refuses to have chill, cool guy content. True. True. It does. Okay. Train. Turn on self-driving. Okay, because we're going to need more fuel. Okay, not yet though, which is good. It's good. Yeah, these aren't even moving. We haven't consumed any of the fuel, really. Good. And as you can see, there's plenty of empty space here. Oh, God damn it, game. So I'll be able to add in more generators as the need increases. At least 55 on stream hours. Yeah, pretty much. But let's see. It's currently sitting at 412 hours on this save file. But a lot of that is just kind of staring at something. Going, how do I make that work? How? Staring like now, exactly. But then once I figure out what it is I want to do for something, like this steel foundry, I just go ham. But even that takes time. Even that takes a lot of time. It scared me because I was working in OBS. Turns out the loud alert still plays. Yeah, lazy. My lights here are connected to stream, so there are redeems to change them, and if somebody raids or follows or whatever, they flash. The first time that ever happened, I didn't know that it could happen when I wasn't currently live, just by having OBS connected and the lights connected and on. So I had finished stream, and I was sitting here doing some like post-stream stuff, and I'd ended stream. It was all done, and the lights just started flashing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Turns out somebody had followed me after the stream, and the lights were just doing what they were meant to do. So that was fun. But yeah, Lazy, you absolutely don't need to do any of what I've done here in terms of architecture and building and stuff. A lot of people play this by just building gigantic concrete slabs and putting everything on the slab. Totally viable way of playing this. Absolutely, totally viable way of playing this. In my room, a loud anime wow just went off. That's great. That's great, though. Wow. Top 10 tips to turn your spaghetti factory into a knitted blanket factory. Yeah, I'm going for the many unraveled knitted sweaters, but there are still sections of sweater that are knitted together, and they're all sort of linked to each other. So spaghetti between the patches or something. I'm straining the metaphor a bit, but you know what I mean. Top text, bottom text. Kenny, that sounds so familiar. What are you referencing with that? Oh, you know, sleeve over there or hood over here, and nobody knows where the needles went. Yeah. Memes as usual. Yeah. Oh, I get you. Yeah, I get you now. I really wanted to have this entire place wired up and start it all at once so that I could watch the sudden gigantic spike in my power grid. But this is fine. This is stopping it from shutting down completely. This is better. This is also going to help stress test the functionality of the entire chain for the TurboFuel production all the way to here. That still stresses me out even when I know it's not actually happening. Yes, you did get me that time. Okay, cool. Not even all of them are online yet, and we're already exceeding our maximum possible consumption if every single machine in the entire factory was running. Kenny, you gotta laugh out of me, but I can't repeat that. How dare you, Garden? How dare you? You dare and you do it again? I can't believe you. In my own stream. This power plant puts me in a really, really good position now. I can move on to the next major requirement for actually progressing the game, and I will know that I'm not going to run out of power anytime soon. Which is a good feeling. What, you guys don't know that Gum's going to run for office next year, so we can't besmirch his ambitions? Hell no. I don't want to be in politics. I'm already jaded, and I'm not corrupt, so I'd be depressed all the time, I'd make no changes, and I wouldn't get any money out of it. So no. So like the regular ones in office then? Yeah, correct. I'm not like the people who are currently in office. I'm not corrupt, he says, with Felix locked in a closet making art. Hey, hey, hey. I let him out sometimes for water. Alright. We've just got, what's that, 2, 4, 6, 8. We've just got 16 more generators to bring online. You're in the wrong spot. Don't forget to dump out the bucket. Have you ever heard Felix complain? I haven't. Yeah, see? See? There you go. There you go. I am exonerated. Exonerated? Vindicated. One of those things. Originally, this power plant was... I had no ideas for it whatsoever. So I was literally going to do a concrete slab and just do row after row after row of generators. And then I thought, no, I can do something better than that. I can do something better than that. And what I did was better, but also a pain in the ass for myself to build. But c'est la vie. Hello, Mrs. Link. How you doing? Welcome in. Lovely to see you. I hope you're well. You have no proof that Felix said that. So, yeah. Court of popular opinion appears to be on my side. Now, does the wire reach that far? Oh, it does! Oh, love it. Why wasn't I doing it like this before? I am some kind of fool. Okay, there. There. How you doing, Mrs. Link? What you been up to today? I will not stand for this clown court, and I would sit down if you hadn't laced my seat with a whoopee cushion. Sit down anyway, own it, look them right in the eyes. There are many farts, but this one is mine. That's certainly a sentence. Okay, so that's going to be along there, right there. I wish these lined up with the centerpieces in the struts, but it's okay. Can't have it all. You bastard. You bastard. Just don't look at it. Gamers don't look up anyway. This is true. I'll know it's there, but this is very true. Gamers don't have necks. Yeah, they're like pigs. They're like pigs in that way. Like, our necks don't work. We can't look up. Some gamers being more literal with that than others. Pig. B, hello. Welcome in. How you doing? Oh my god. It's almost done wiring this place up. Is that all of them? Is that all of them connected now? Did I do all of these? Yep. Not so good, have a nasty bug. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's got you? Has anyone patched it yet? Oh, it's atrocious. That's atrocious, Kenny. That's very funny, but very just atrocious. I think that's all the generators running. Look at that. Look at that. Potential maximum capacity around 49,000 megawatts. Beautiful. Beautiful. Still playing that Minecraft world? I sure do, yeah. Actually, I streamed that last stream. I streamed Minecraft. Coughing your guts up? Oh, I'm sorry, B. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, hazmat hug, yeah. Oh, peace. We're so far away from all the machines. Listening to Tame Impala's new album right now, and it's so peak. Nice. Don't appreciate breathing cleanly as much as you do when it's bothersome by sickness. Yeah! That's one of those things, like, you never appreciate being able to swallow until you can't. Like, if you got a really sore throat, you never appreciate just how nice it is to be able to breathe clearly until you can't. I'm on Minecraft right now, playing some new mods. Nice! Nice. So, the next big thing to check, are they all getting enough fuel? This is what I wanted to see. This place alive with activity. All the... Oh, what's that kind of pump called? When the device is on the outside of the tube. I can't think what that's called. Pump shotgun. Yeah, that's it, Kenny. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. It's not impeller. There's a peristaltic. Peristaltic. I know these are not pumps. This is just a visual representation of the fluid moving through the pipe. But the way they're moving on the outside and the way they ripple in the direction the fluid is going, it just makes me think that they are peristaltic pumps, and I like that. I think that's cool. That's it, Phasma. Like, because presumably this is pumping internally. I don't think this is a peristaltic pump, but these look like peristaltic pumps. You terrible, lads, you terrible. So there is an ad break coming up, about 5 minutes. Okay, we are starting to run, not low, but we are starting to run through some of our fuel. How are these going? Still completely full. Okay. Minecraft took your skins? What do you mean? These are all set to unload, right? Yep. Yep. Yep, good. Okay, the train is making its way back. Highlighted because of a bug, but still. At least I can see that it's on its way. Had some custom skins I used and they've all been replaced by defaults. How long has it been since you've logged onto Minecraft? Because about 6 months to a year ago, Mojang/Microsoft put out a thing saying, hey, there's going to be a major update coming. Back up your skins. Because they basically were getting rid of a whole lot of stuff. Less than a day. Oh, well, then I have absolutely no idea. Shout out to Peristalsis. Always has my back when it comes to digestion and bowel movement. Well, yeah. I would hope so. Come on, put it down. Put it down. Thank you. Let me paint it. Let me bloody paint it. You just won't let me paint that one carriage. Right. Let's go for a train ride. Yeah, Microsoft are pretty fucking terrible. It does make me laugh heartily to see the CEO of Microsoft complaining about people complaining about AI, and he says, please stop calling it slop. Like, no, never. I will never stop calling it slop. Also, I was actually meant to check how much fuel there was in the structure there, but the fact that this still has tanks mean these didn't get emptied fully, which means there's enough in there to keep running, which is great. Love trains. Obviously got to finish building the supports for the bridges, but functionally it is now functioning. Hate corporations that misuse it. Yeah, that's the more important takeaway, I feel. Oh, this train's here. Good. This is actually the one I wanted to catch. Train, are we... Thank you. People don't seem to be happy with this new thing we made, but we already put so much money into it that we can't possibly be in the wrong, so it must be their faults. Good job, Self, you're a great CEO. Yes. Also, ad break is just about to start. See you guys on the other side. We're going to go for a little train ride out to the compacted coal factory. Whee! It's basically a roller coaster at this point. I love this. I love doing this. Got so scared for a second there, I thought Mojang took my suit. Oh, did you find it? It's all good? Here's the best bit. This took me a while. Boy. Oh man, that's good. That's good. So I was trying to figure out a good way of having the train cover that vertical distance, and just having one giant ramp was feasible, but I thought, no, let's do a spiral. Let's do a spiral instead. Also, I could have made it a single line and just looped this back, or even done what I've done. I could have done what I have done elsewhere, and just had two locomotives on the one train, so it goes in both directions. But I've made it two tracks, one in, one out. In case I need to increase the throughput of this line, I can put a second train on it. Rollercoaster Tycoon building. Yeah. Exactly. Now there's a little bit of clipping just there, where the queue is on screen. There's a little bit of clipping. So I'm going to remove those inner pieces and find some other way of making it all look congruent. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, and Tech, you asked me what's my favorite Fleetwood Mac album. I actually need to look up the names of the albums. Fake fan. Off the top of my head, I'm going to say Rumors, but I've got to look up like what tracks are on which album. But I'll just say Rumors for now, until further notice. Poser? Excuse me? That's a good album. Okay, fix my skin. They better not have messed with my add-ons. What add-ons do you use, Parker? I want to have a tube system going from main base to, well, not to here, I've got one to here, but to the compacted coal factory. And I'm not sure yet whether I have it follow this line or go there cross country. But either way, I wanted to utilize the spiral. I want to have a tube going around the spiral because I think that was really funny. Yeah, good, good, good. Is coal running out? Not really. Good. Fair enough, Rumors is excellent. I also love Tango of the Night, plus Tango of the Night is my dad's favourite album of all time. It's a good album, don't get me wrong. I've got to look up the discography and see which tracks are on which album, because there's, specific tracks that I like above others. So I don't think I really have a specific favourite Fleetwood Mac album, unless I were to say Rumours, because it's the one I know the best. Yeah, cool. That's pretty much staying full. Actually, what is the throughput? 209, 217, 215. Interesting. Interesting. 2, 4, 6, 8. 800. Is that correct? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, yeah. Actually, is it? I'm sure we'll find out. We'll find out. One add-on is grappling hooks, headlamps, dynamic lights, backpacks. Goodness me. Is it even Minecraft anymore? Wait. Come here. Thank you. Because I do have the tube system running to here, back to the hub. And I need one from the hub to the power plant. Now the question is, what do I work on now? Do I work on continuing the facade for the power plant, make it look pretty? Or do I work on the tube from here to the power plant, or the tube from here to the coal facility? I believe you lied. I did no such thing. Just makes my life a little easier. Just play Minecraft because it's Minecraft. Fair enough. Okay, how are we going for fuel? Oh, we're still basically full. This is good news. This is really good news. This should theoretically mean the whole place is running fine. Yeah. I see no major issues. Peristaltic pumps are pumping peristaltically. I'm pretty sure that's a word. It's interesting watching these things operate. I think the pistons are out of time. They are. The pistons are out of time with each other. Interesting. Poor Gummy could never be a smooth criminal. His gumshoes always stick to the floor. Just gave myself 2 challenges while playing. Go on. Go on. Okay, guys. This is now running. This is successful. I just need to leave it running for a while to make sure that it keeps running. What should I do now? What should I do for the rest of stream? Start making a tube system from the hub to here? Or from the hub to coal? Or start work on the next major piece to complete the next phase? Learn to backflip. No. Hit one of every dime, one of every sapling. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Complete phase 3 and phase 4. Not going to be able to manage both of those in this stream. In phase 5, definitely can't achieve that in this stream. It really comes down to what you guys want to see, honestly. Do I keep beautifying, or do I build something? Build a train depot if you haven't already for the idle trains. There are no idle trains. The trains in this place never stop running. They are always carrying something somewhere. Build? Okay. As opposed to decorate? Okay. So. I think we'll have the tube to this place, enter here. Maybe go all the way to the middle where the lift is, but definitely to at least here. Build an empire. I'm on it. I'm kind of making it there. See all the trains running everywhere. I love it. I love it. Usually end up making a greenhouse of vivarium that shows them all off. That's a neat idea, Garden. That's a neat idea. Okay, step 1. Step the first. We're going to have a balcony. Right here. This will be for arrivals and departures. We're going to want a booster out of here because... No. The booster can be over there. So if we have it leave there, come around this rock wall here. I could actually have a platform right here that has the booster on it, which gives us the speed we need to get up and around there. Yes. Also, while I'm here, getting slightly distracted, but you need to die. Train arriving at Energy Terrace Tower. It'll be a tube, but yes, that's essentially it. Whoops, wrong button there. Wait, little rats. Parker, that one's actually quite useful, turning rotten flesh into leather. I've got so much rotten flesh in Minecraft. Oi! Get out of it. More poison? Oh, there is. Yeah. Yeah. Have it leave there. Come around the corner. We'll have just like a little room here with a booster. Why have I not made the booster into a blueprint yet? That's very silly of me. I really should. Also, actually, I know I'm doing practical stuff right now and not decorative, but I need to do a decorative thing. Just real quick. I need to do a decorative thing. Where is the one that I want? Is it on? It's in architecture. There. You're on day 102. Nice. Come on. Come on. You can make it. You can make it. There we go. Right. So, best way to figure out placement is going to be with this. Okay. This here is where we're going to have our booster. So. We only need it to be a one-way booster because this is at the bottom of a hill. So this is fine. We don't need it to go both. How do I get them to flip again? There's a way. There is a way. Rotate, build, snap mode, build menu, close. There's a way of getting them to flip. Lemonek, what is it? I think it might be like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, has to be connected to something. Weird, but okay. So by default, it'll go this way. So this is where we have our boosters. That right there. I love seeing the trains go by. It's so satisfying. Okay, so this is going to be the return. Yeah, that's straight enough. Now I've just got to remember how to build them. I think it's like that much space between. I think that'll be enough. That to that. That to that. 4, 5. I think that'll actually be enough. think that'll be enough boosters to get us up the hill. Just need them all to be going the correct way. Yeah, that should do it. That should be a good inline booster. That should get us quite a way. Alright. Also have a library where I store my books containing coordinates for unique structures found. That's a neat idea. I'd like to do stuff like that as well. I'd like to do stuff like that. First things first, though, I've got to finish the... Gosh, what did we name it? What did Kix name it? We came up with a really good name for the vault. The Vault of Appreciation or something. And what's that? That definitely looks like Cyrillic. Lakish. Definitely looks like Cyrillic that you're typing. What does that mean? Okay, that first word is healthy, apparently. What's the second? What am I doing? Oh, okay. It's going to be difficult for me to translate all of this as I play, but... yeah, I'm not going to read out that last one, though. But I'm doing a... Yeah, thanks, Kenny. I am making a hypertube network. Is that going to clear the rocks? It is going to clear the rocks. Fantastic. Oh, Bulgarian? So that's not Cyrillic? Come on, game. Let me turn that at not such a severe angle, please. Oh well. Belarus. Alright, so then we're gonna have it. There. I gotta have it that way to clear this, but oh, I don't like that. Might share an alphabet. Maybe they do, yeah, maybe they do. This'll do. This'll do. Because then I can have... It's just going to have to be an OH&S problem. Not my problem, but someone else's. Right. There. There. What is that word? I am fearful. Thanks, Kenny. Cyrillic is a parent language or a language umbrella like Latin or Sanskrit? Oh, really? Okay. We're just gonna not... Yeah. Thanks, Kenny. Are those Y-splitters new? I've never seen them before. They've... Gosh, I don't know how new. I don't know how new they are, but they're new-ish. But they allow you to do stuff like this. Like, boosters going in one direction. So when you're coming down this line, you'll automatically go that way and bypass the boosters. But when you're going this way, which is going to have to go uphill, you'll hit the boosters. Game reminds me of No Man's Sky. It's quite different. There's like, I guess, some small similarities, but they're quite different. Okay. Whoop. Good. Next. I could have it piggyback on the rail line. Or just have it be completely separate. Or actually, we could just go straight that way. Hello, Chelly. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. Just dropping a lurk. I appreciate that. That's an egg right there. What do you mean? What do you mean, Kenny? I think we can just go straight and then over the waterfall. That'd look really nice. Bald man. Oh yeah, that's Kaiser. That's a fellow streamer and friend. I have met him in person and we have played board games together. It was lovely. The picture makes him look like a magician. He does look like a magician in real life as well. Like he's gonna do a card trick. I'll have to tell him you said that. He'll find that so funny. Do we go with this? Is that too sharp? Kaiser! Hello. How you doing? Like magic, he appeared. He is a wizard! I mean magician. Why not both? Okay, if I can line that up with the waterfall, that's pretty good. Shwoop. Yeah, we called him something not totally offensive, just mildly, I guess, if you find being a magician offensive. Anyway, and he appeared. Like magic. Hi, Kaiser. How's your week been? And how's your weekend, I guess? Beard hairs tingled. I knew you were talking about me. Ah, yeah. I quote something, but what are your rules on cursing in chat? Go for it, Parker. Go for it. Just as long as it's, you know, not racist or homophobic or anything, or transphobic or anything like that. Other than that, go nuts. Not allowed to curse, because last time I did we had to undo everyone's memories. I'm good, didn't get to play D&D today, but still had a good day. It's wizard time, motherfucker. Fireball! I think I know what that's from. Kaiser, was D&D going to be with, was it going to be Solaria? Or a different game? Oh, yeah. I would have liked that. I would have liked some Solaria today, but tis what it is. Okay, so we've got the other entrances on the far side of the hub, but I think it'll be good to have one on this side. It'll be good. Quinn was really looking forward to it yesterday. Yeah, he always is, and me too. I love when the guys play, when the gang plays Solaria. When Felix is streaming, I have to undo my memories too. Yeah, well, he does specifically say his streams are 18 plus. So I have that there. Only missing 2 green dyes. Nice, good work. Oh yeah, Kaiser. I wasn't meaning to insinuate that the rest of you didn't enjoy it as well. Far from it. Okay, gonna lurk. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, mate. Thanks for stopping in. Always lovely to see you. Okay, now transport. Hyper tube. Oh, you know what? I should actually have it extend out from there so I know what level it needs to be at. Yeah. Okay. Just make a doorway real quick. There we go. Ah, that's mildly problematic. Oh, do I leave that open? Nah. We'll close that up. We'll close that up. I don't think there's going to be many others on this side of the building, but regardless, let's just have that there. This bugs me. Why is it not aligned properly? It's not centered. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because they hate me? Oh. Because God hates us and the devil thinks it's funny. Yeah, let's go with that. Hate Gumstitch personally and wanted to make Miss... Oh. That's a shame. What did I do? Ah. Okay. It's going to be there. I get every music disc. Now that's going to be a real challenge. That's going to be a true challenge. Getting music discs is no easy feat, unless you really cheese it. I've flown too far. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fuck. There we go. It's all fine. Everything's fine. The gods, Tech. The gods. That would bother me if I believed in any of them. Ooh, that reaches that far? Holy crap. Hell yeah. And bring that right to there. Boom. Okay, now we need a sign for this. I'm going to grab one of the other signs, because I can never get these to look right when I rebuild them. So, yoink. This is Powerplant. Ooh. No. Power? Haha. Oh, do I go that? Nah, this. Select icon. Text. Here we go. Done. Thanks, Tech. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Utterly stunning. Alright, next step. Doing little bits of infrastructure like this does make life so much easier down the track. Being able to quickly and easily get around from place to place. Oh, damn. And it's only that top layer there that's actually got any machinery in it other than the train station. Could you technically make a bootleg particle accelerator using those tubes, using yourself as a particle in question? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and people have made cannons, basically, to shoot themselves across the map. You'll see in a minute, once I've got it running. With the boosters. I could do that. I like the sightseeing that goes along with staying in the tube and not flying through the sky. Cannons like Let's Game It Out. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Let's Game It Out has actually done that, I'm pretty sure. I think he tried to see what the maximum world height was with cannons. Hello, Freya. How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay. Hello, Iridium. Hello. Oh, yes, B. It's yourself who's been... B, it's yourself who's been trying to get me to make a cannon out of everyone. Oh, God, you got the clown. That's great. Oh, how do I get this to tilt? RNGesus hath bestowed upon us the clown. It has indeed. It's also built a radioactive conveyor tornado. Not surprised. I mentioned another game of potential interest. Of course, Iridium, of course. Please do. There is a way of tilting these. I'm positive there's a way of tilting these. But how? Star rupture. Oh, I have seen that. Yeah, that to me, that looks like a combination of this and I can't remember what else it reminded me of at the time. Kind of like Satisfactory, but more gun shooty. Yeah, it looks interesting. I worry though that the central mechanic of having to run inside every 20 minutes to 30 minutes for the sun exploding, that feels like that would get tiresome after a while. But now I'm working on my trophy room in Minecraft to expand future achievements. Go for it. Go for it. 60-minute cycle. Okay. Okay. Pipe supports that tilt happen after first click, not used with tubes. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Hang on. Okay. First click. It wasn't doing that before, I swear. Thank you. Thank you, Mort. I appreciate that. At least you don't have to put yourself in the corner while you play anymore. What? What garden? Also, why is it not at the angle increment of the slope? Oh, that's so irritating. I think the devs for this game hate their players. Truly, they hate us. It's a combo of this and Factorio-ish, kind of, yeah. Not quite as much factory as either Satis or Factorio, though. Yeah. They are S-tier trolls. They really are. Like, why give us that angle of slope, but other things can't be snapped to that angle? That's... It's like they know exactly what we want, and they don't care. They do not give any shits about what we want. Is that... That's closer. I think I'm going to have to use that angle then. These problems will be solved by hypertube cannon. B. It's not happening. It's not happening. What the... What was that noise? Why was that noise? These questions and more. Why wouldn't that noise? I don't know. When was that noise? Just now. Mm-hmm. Yep. I know a hypertube cannon would solve this problem, but I don't care. This is the rod that I've chosen for my back right now. Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious right now? Fine. Fine. Don't even care. Don't even care. Should probably save and reload someday. Also, the train is still highlighted. Yeah, I know. It'll be fine. He is indeed crazy. Noises are a construct created by big padding to sell insane asylums. I don't know, but I don't know enough about insane asylums to refute you. You know what would fix this? A cannon. It's fine. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. And a snackless translator. There's a bunch of them out there, Tech. I haven't gone... Blimey, I haven't gone down far enough. I don't want to be referred to as Nougat. Okay, I'll have that one there. Then at least it's perpendicular. What? What? Hang on a minute. The devs are trolls. The devs are trolls. Talk about cannons, just reminded me of an old war device I own. They have a 45 black powder pistol from Spain. Oh, neat. I hope that that is legal to own where you live. Why though? Why this? Or why does Parker own a pistol? I want to know why this. Why Dev? Why? Why devs? Why do you hate us? Why do you hate us, your adoring players? Just why? I don't understand. Also, where's that? That's there. Alright, that needs to be there then. Black powder weapons don't legally fall under the firearms category? I think you'll find in most countries they would, because they're a firearm, but I don't know. I don't know. Actually, Parker, are you in Australia? I actually cannot remember. Fall under antiques. Yeah. You're in Texas. Okay. Interesting. America's version of Australia. How dare. Only the climate. Only the climate. Put in I'm taming my impala and it responded with I am tam eat yummy impalicious. Of course it did. Of course it did. Have you seen how many snakes we got here? True. However, not even then. Texas, okay, I guess Corpus Christi is pretty humid, but it doesn't touch Darwin. Oh, Darwin humidity is diabolical. Oh no! Crap. Devs, I would also like an undo button, please. Oh well, I guess the rest of this is built. No, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I love this game, and I hate the devs of this game. If you're okay with not having supports on your ramp hypertube, you can use junctions to get the ramp angle. They snap to ramps at ramps. Do they? Hang on. Well, how about that? Huh. Nothing can touch Darwin's humidity. In the dry, it's 99% humidity. In the wet, 100%. Last Saturday here was 41 degrees and like 95% humidity. It was horrendous. It's this kind of thing that makes me hate the devs more. Because what are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? Phasma, what? Ooh, what? What did I do? Seriously, what did I do? I don't remember 2 minutes ago. I don't recall I get streamer brain when I watch streams. Well, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. Okay, can I make this on 1 tank of fuel? Maybe. Maybe yes. Whew. Okay. Right, mate, I'm gonna head off to bed, have fun. Thank you very much, Lazy. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to be finishing stream in about 10 minutes anyway, but thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Waxing a bit lyrical there, Garden. Well, I'll be... It works. So then let's just say, right? Let's just say, I'm going to put this down here. Right? Let's pop it right there. Thanks, Iridium. To there. And it's actually... Oh, thank you so much, Mort. I'm going to be using that all over the place. Thank you so, so much. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Okay. Is that near enough to finish? No, no, of course not. B, we're not arguing whether it was better or not. Your idea is good. This is the idea I want to use. You're going to have to accept that. That I may one day build a cannon, but that day is not today. My idea was tomato sauce and you guys wanted ice cream? Well, tough luck. Now, can you put a conveyor wall hole into a slanted wall and get conveyor belt to do the same thing? I'm not even going to try. I know the answer to that. That's going to make me angry. Back, turns out my buddy got the snake taxidermied. It was a cottonmouth. Okay, alright. I've heard of those. Also, actually, I'm so curious now. I'm so curious. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, black powder pistols are not considered firearms in Texas. They are considered antique firearms, which is still a firearm, I would argue. And they're exempt from most firearm regulations. That's horrifying and really stupid. Oh, just because it's an antique and you can only fire once, that makes it not dangerous anymore? That's dumb. That's so dumb. Yeah, Phasma, I'm also guessing the answer is no. Okay, here we go. Time to test this out. So far, so good. It's no cannon, but this is still pretty good. Oh, and it's bugged in the middle, of course. It bloody is. Great. Okay, well, whatever. That might fix itself by saving and exiting and loading again. That's fine. One of my other tube systems did that as well, and the only way I could fix it was by getting rid of every single piece of the tube and rebuilding every single one. Because if I removed and rebuilt one, it moved the problem to the next seam. Got you halfway, better than not working. Exactly. And now we try the return. See if my booster works. No, of course it's not going to work. I haven't powered it yet. Dummy. Where's the nearest power? There. Yeah, Parker, that's all very, very different to Australia. Very different. Okay, so the rest of those are going to go. It's fine. Also, I accidentally... That's fine, I don't care. Favorite gun you've ever shot was a Spaz 12. Spaz 12s in video games are a lot of fun. Okay, does this fit under the rock? It does! Oh, it just fits in perfectly. Also going to make it a Mark II. So I should theoretically be able to attach all of these. If you didn't say you were from Texas, then that would have just been tattooed on your forehead. There. Okay. Now we give this another test run. Hopefully, the problem with the pipe dumping me out halfway will be fixed by saving and loading. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to rebuild that section of the pipe, which is really frustrating, but it is what it is. Game, I'm pretty sure that's a complete pipe there. What are you doing? Okay, is that now fixed? Okay, that one's fixed. Momentum. An eventful life so far, I'm only 20. Yeah, sounds like it. Why, game, why? Well, hopefully, simply rebuilding this to here will fix that problem. Just to be on the safe side, let's redo this one. That to there. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the concept of hunting trophies, but if you've got it up there and you're proud of it, that's good. Come on, come on. Next one. Is it fixed? Okay. Maybe it needs one more boost to get up the hill faster, but it works. It works. Oh, man. There we go. Heck yeah. Tube. Let's just... Oh, hey, we can go back with the highlighted fuel train. Love it. Wish we would use vacuum tubes more often. What, in the game or in real life? Oh, I have a funny story about a vacuum tube, actually. It holds your hat, so... So, long time ago, my first job was working in a supermarket. Pretty large supermarket. And the cash registers all had pneumatic tubes going from them up into the ceiling, which would then go down into the basement, which is where the cash room was. So when you were cashing up your till at the end of your shift, or even like halfway through your shift, if your till had too much cash in it, it would be filled into one of these pneumatic cylinders, popped in the tube, and thump, off it went, down to the cash room. Now, the lady who worked in the cash room was a horrible, horrible person. Everybody hated her. She was just needlessly rude and mean and callous. And one of my colleagues there was leaving. They decided to move on to another job. And on their last day, at the end of their shift, I saw them go behind one of the fridges. Like, I was like, hey, what are you doing? It's like, I've just got to find something. And he procured, like, roughly about this big, a thing of cream, thickened cream, which he had stashed there for a week. And I think you can see where this is going. As he was leaving, at the end of his last shift, he loaded this fetid, rotten cream grenade into the tube and sent it on its way to the cash room. Apparently, at the time, in the cash room, the lady had the door to the receiver open because she was taking other cylinders out. So she was standing right in front of it when the grenade went off. It reeked in the staff room for weeks. Oh, amazing. What an exit. Yeah, what an exit. Dude, a worthy sacrifice. Yeah. Hey, it's like, this means I can never come back, but I'm okay with that. Oh, incredible. Anyway, speaking of an exit, this still needs some of its decorations, but we're getting there. That now works. The pneumatic tube to get to the hub now works. I am very pleased. I'm going to find somebody to raid. We're going to finish up stream. To be honest, once that lady leaves, he'd be welcome back as a hero. You probably burn that bridge, yeah. Yeah. It went down in folklore of the store. And everybody, any new person who joined got told, you know. I think we're going to go raid Heal. Lovely fellow. Basically me from Victoria. How's it already this late? I thought you just started. I know. I hope that's a good thing. I love streaming. I'm glad I streamed. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for stopping in, Fazza. It was lovely to see you. Glad to make you a display for it too. Interesting. German Luger. That's an interesting choice. Anyway, everybody, I keep combining words tonight. Thank you all for being here. It's been a blast. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Let's go say hi to Heel. I'll see you all next time.